Hello, bienvenidos, and welcome to my live. Thank you so much for coming. If you are watching the replay, I thank you so much. I just want to mute my phone because I seem to forget to do that. But I just want to thank everybody who is watching the replay. Besos, mucho amor to my dear friends. Lisa and Joe, love you so much. Hey, Joshua, Gabriel, numero uno, que bueno. Thank you so much. Hey, TZ, how are you? So good to see you. I have a question for you, TZ. What if there was something you wanted? What would it be that you could have? What would it be? Something garden related? What would it be? Just curious. Tell me, please. I'd like to know. Hey, Mike, how are you? So good to see you. Hey, Sassy. Sassy, I'm so glad you made it. And I got something to tell you. I've been meaning to tell you this for a long time. My little nephew, he is into games. He's into gaming. He actually plays with my husband and they game online. And he actually found your channel and was watching some of your old games lives that you were playing. And I just thought it was so funny. We were at the house having dinner. This was a few months ago. And I was like, wait, what are you watching? And then he told me, and I was like, hey, she's in the community. So I just wanted to tell you that. I thought it was so sweet. He is 9 years old. Anyway, I'm so glad you made it. Thank you so much. TZ said, I just came inside from potting up some trees and plants. Wonderful. That is wonderful. A new a new house. I can't gift that, baby. I'm sorry. Something small. Not a new house. Not a new house. Thank you so much. You know what, guys? Don't you love it when you send somebody an email and they get right back to you? I love it. I'm so happy. I sent an email to Unbiased, and I hope it's okay. Please let me know in the chat if it's okay if I can mention about the email, tell everybody about that. I'm thinking it probably is, but I just want to make sure if it's okay for me to mention that. This is the lady that helps keep us fit. Wellness with Frugal Mama. So good to see you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. I thought it was so sweet. It just was such a coincidence that he happened to be doing it while I was there at the house. So I thought that was so cool. Everybody is speaking. Mike, Mr. Pepperman. Everybody is speaking. So she says, I can't even tell you the last time I played. I know, because look, I went and I said, oh, she hasn't been on in a while. But I'm going to tell you something. These kids, they watch those videos over and over and over again. It's like it was a movie to him. And he gets so excited. And he says, I saw it before. What do you mean? Oh, and then here comes little mama, his sister. He watched it before. He watched it all the time. I'm like, okay. So yeah, kids love it. They love it. It don't matter when, it's gaming for him. He just loves gaming. Okay, great. Very good. So, hey, Nikki, so good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. I appreciate you so much. So, guys, there's a lot going on. Last week in my live, I mentioned that there was going to be the WIG 2024. Talked about that. But we are having something else. I talked briefly about the Soul Expo, but that's not till April. But we still need to know because we need to plan. We also need to plan for the crawfish kickback. If you don't know what it is, go to this beautiful woman, this queen, and I started to say ask her, and look it up. She has a video about the crawfish kickback. This is year number 2. So we want to support. If we can support, let's support. This is a positive thing. It's bringing faces to people that we associate with online, and now we get to see them in person. So I was just saying, let's go ahead and support them. So what are we supporting? Well, let me tell you. I love to play cards. I love to play spades. So they have a spades competition. They have a dominoes competition. And this year they're adding fishing and something else I forgot. But all competition, and they gave prizes, guys. So my thing is, I love to play for fun. But the bonus is, or the cherry on the topping, is you get a prize. So it's going to be May 23rd. It's Memorial Day weekend. We all know when it is, but just to make sure, that Friday, May 23rd, will be Sip and Spill. Sounds good. That Saturday, May 24th, they'll have the food, they'll have games, they'll have the tournament, and they'll have prizes. And then Sunday, 5/24, they're going to have breakfast at Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. I love Cracker Barrel. Can I say it enough? I love Cracker Barrel. What I always get is the pancakes with the warm peaches on top. That is my ultimate favorite at Cracker Barrel. So yeah, listen, if y'all can make it, please do. Please try to see if you can make it. You would have to fly into, oh man, I wrote it down. Okay, you have to fly into Houston, and then you're about an hour away from the event, which is at Brazos Bend State Park, and that's in Rosenberg, Texas. So yes, if you want any information about it, you can email her at dakickbacks It's yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me just put this up real quick. It is Hobby Airport. And she says, shout out to Pieces of April for sending the email response to you. Oh, okay. Okay. Excellent. 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 Wonderful. 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 So she said, there are a few things I would like to have in my garden: a grapefruit mint or a cotton candy mint plant. I keep looking, but all the sites I go to always have them sold out. I'm hopeful. All right, sweetheart. If I see one, I'll send it to you as a gift. Come on, pen, write for me. This pen is not writing, y'all. Y'all know I do not like that, because I'm always sitting here. Oh, da-da-da. I'm always sitting here finding something to write about, take notes with, and I can go back and look. Okay, so she said a cotton candy mint. That sounds so good. Or a grapefruit mint. Now, I'm going to tell you, I might end up, if I find it, end up getting two. One for you and one for me, because I never even heard of them. Never even heard of them. Okay, let's go back. Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yep, exactly. That's right. Thank you, Nikki. I appreciate that. I really do. So guys, what's your temps looking like? Today, my temp was crazy. I say crazy because it was 47 degrees was the low, and the high was 76. That's a big jump. But here we are. It's like, here where I'm located, we always make a joke and we say we have the 4 seasons in a day. So it might be 47, and then it'll creep up and it'll be 60, and then it's 70, and sometimes it's even got as high as 80 all in one day. So kind of crazy, kind of crazy. So Sassy said it was rainy and cold in California. Wow. Oh, that I don't like. I don't like. Greetings, beautiful people. Yes, right back at you, sis. Beautiful as well. 26, crazy wind here, low 18. Oh, burr. Wow. And it makes sense why Mike and why GT Jr. would be sponsoring or promoting the WIG um, grow indoors for 2024 again, because that's what they do. They grow indoors. And I think it's a beautiful thing. So Nikki says that it's 51 there in Maryland, the DMV area. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You know, I never mentioned this, but I have family in Maryland and I haven't seen them in quite a while. But whenever we would go, oh my goodness, y'all know I love seafood. Crabs. I have had the best crab cakes when I was in Maryland. I mean, there's a lot that come close, but none so far have touched it. It's raining here. Raining in here. Okay. 26. Yeah, Mike, exactly. That's how I feel, like 26. I wouldn't be able to leave my house with those temps. Okay? Like that's in you know what? I say that, but I'm not telling the truth. I am from New York. And I remember when it would be cold like that, guys, we would put, especially when there was times when we had to go to work and it was snowing, we would put plastic on our feet over our socks. Then we would put pants on, well, tights, then pants, and then our dress for work. I'm talking about my sister and I. We worked at the same job. And pants would go underneath our dress for work. A t-shirt, your dress, and then a sweater, and then your coat. You got your earmuffs. You better wear a hat. If your hat don't come down, you better wear earmuffs, because when that cold air blows in your ear, crazy things can happen. So let's get back to this chat. We won't get warm again until spring. Yep. I mean, look, you make it work. You make it work. Hey, Cece, how are you? I so enjoyed talking with you the other day. Guys, I love talking to people on the phone. It's cool. I love it. I love it. It's a nice break from the online, which is cool, which is fine. But hey, it's always nice to hear a person's voice. So good. Sorry, I got a call. Hello. Oh, no problem. You're fine. You're fine. Maybe you didn't hear it, but I said if I find it, Tigsy, I'll be buying too, because I never heard of them. But I am gonna actually start looking. Yeah, right. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. So everybody, I hope y'all had a good day. I hope you had a great weekend. She said, me too, Unbiased LLC. I got my space heater blowing on me right now at work. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And matter of fact, I just bought, and I know our temperature doesn't cold, but I've gotten so accustomed to warmer temperatures that when it does get cold, I am freezing. So I actually went to Walgreens this weekend and loaded up on those hand warmers, because sometimes when I'm out and taking care of things, my hands get cold. And, it takes so long for me to warm up. So I bought those hand warmers at Walgreens. But here's an FYI. I had purchased some a while ago, and I had them in what I call my to-go bag. And every 6 months, my family, my husband and I, and my daughter, we go ahead, we look through our to-go bags, take out any thing that we have that may be expired or whatever. And I was shocked to find that those hand warmers, guys, expire. So check the date. You flip it over on the back, and it's right on the bottom, tell you the date. So I get those because I get very, very cold. Yes. I'm glad you feel the same way too, because I really enjoyed it. I really did. What's up, sis? How you doing? MNT. Good to see you. Good to see you. How's the fam? Hope everybody's doing okay. What's your temps looking like? Everybody is speaking. I would appreciate it, guys, if you could please do me a favor and give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I got goals, y'all. You feel me? I have goals. I'm trying to reach that 1 by a certain amount of time. I won't put it out there. I got it in here, and it's gonna take some work. I know what things I need to do better, and I'm going to be working on it. So we will see. What's up, South Fulton Garden? How are you? What's your temps like? She is not too far from me, a few hours away. So I'm just curious what her temps are like. So they get lukewarm and stuff. Yeah, right? Exactly. That's what my daughter said. She said, "Mom, they still get warm. They just don't get hot." And it's true. They was getting warm, but they just were not the way they used to. So I'm like, okay, well, it is what it is. Hey, Sweethearts Garden Adventures. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming. She said it is 68 here. Not bad, not bad. 68 is not bad at all. So thank you. I appreciate that. Let me put that up. Come on, show it. There we go. You got this, Queen. 1K on the way. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate the support. You know, everybody has been so supportive. I really, really do appreciate it because, you know, I say it, but this is in no way flattering. It's the honest truth as to how I feel. This is a wonderful community. There's a lot of communities out there on YouTube, but this one right here is bomb. Hola. Hey, LGG love. How are you? Thank you. Thank you. I hear you. Listen, each year you are alive, it is such an accomplishment. You know, so every year I'm just grateful and thankful for another year. So good for you. She says it's 50 degrees in 7B. Wow. Okay. 50 is not terrible. You know, I like it a lot warmer. But so I just thank you. So I just want to say that I appreciate all of you that support me because guess what, guys? I would be nothing if it wasn't for y'all. And I mean that. And you know it's true. So somebody is listening and watching and lurking. Thank you, Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Sis, even though you cut your hair and took that power move, which I love, you're still my twin. Tell Mackenzie I'm still twinning you. So yeah. So I just want to say thank you because guys, I couldn't do it without you. I honestly couldn't. So Cassandra said 67. Okay, so not bad, not bad. So the high was 77, but it's 64 now. Yeah, our high was 75, 75, 76, something like that. So you know, it's not bad. It's not bad. So guys, I was like trying to think, what is something cool, something fun that we could learn a little bit about each other. And I said, yes and no questions. We're gonna play that game. So I have a bunch of questions. Hey, buddy. What's up, J3G's Farm? Guys, I talked about how supportive we are. This man mentioned the life-changing effects that's going to go, that started already. And everybody chimed in on his live to support him. Sometimes life makes us reflect on what we're doing, what we've done, and we realize we got to pull back a little bit and reassess things and make some definite plans, some concrete plans to make things better. One, so we can stick around longer for ourselves, for our families, our loved ones, our grands, our great grands, whoever. So he has decided to take the bull by the horn and to really get himself a lot healthier. And I applaud you because it's not easy. I know I mentioned before at one point how much weight I had, and I had to lose it. And I know what my personal key is to weight loss. And it's not always easy. So I'm giving you some support and letting you know that you can do this, brother. You're gonna do it. And everybody here in this community is here to support you. And thank you for your support being here for me. I appreciate it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, go to J3G's Farm and look at his live from last week, Friday, and listen to it. And then give him a thumbs up if you weren't there. So let's start. Ooh, Cece said it's 80 right now. Oh, the high was 85. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead. Hey, Andrew59. She said, hello, beautiful people. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Driving home, listening in the background. 55 degrees here in Texas. Cool. I'm going to try to head to Texas in May, girl. Yes or no? Yep. Yes or no? Hey, Style. Okay, guys. This is my daughter, Style Strategy with D. Hey, baby girl. Mama loves you. Besos. She has her channel, Style Strategy with D. Cute little channel, wonderful channel. I'm talking about style and different things like that. So I appreciate you. I know where you are. Tell all the ladies your mom said hello. Okay, so we're gonna do the yes or no. Let me get my notes together. And it's just some fun questions that I came up with, and we'll see. So the first question is, let me get my pen so I can mark them off as we go along. My first question is, do you have a dream that you're working toward? I think that's a good question because I think we all should have goals. Your dream might be in regard to your health. Your dream may be in regard to your financial situation. Your dream may be to create products. Like me, I have products. I want to increase my product line. That may be the dream you may have. Do you have a dream? So I'll be the first one in the chat to say, yes, I have a dream. Sounds funny saying that, thinking of Martin Luther King. Yeah, so I do have a dream. Cece said he decided to eat the bull. Oh. You are so funny, girl. J3, what's your response to that? What's your response? He decided to eat the bull. Cece said, I'm loving your channel. Thank you. See, this is what I love. I love it when I see positive things back and forth amongst those that are here. She just said, Cece, hello, loving your channel. That's so positive. That's so positive. She has a great channel. I'm sure we all know that because it's Cece. We all know her. So J3 said, so step aside. Oh. He said, step aside. Umbaya said, yes, he is. That is so funny. So funny. Let me get down here because we got a lot to go down. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hey to my baby girl. That's my firstborn. She is a RN doing her thing. I got to run to the store, be back. Thank you. I appreciate you coming. If you don't mind, a thumbs up, please, before you leave, if you haven't already. And if you don't make it back, I still appreciate you. J3, how are you? Got to watch your content. Yeah. His live was very touching. This live past Friday. So Umbaya said yes. Cassandra said yes. Sylvia said yes. Nikki said yes. I love it. I love it. CC said yes. Mike said yes. Sassy said yes. M&T said yes. And J3 said yes, double yes. Of course, I said yes. Hey, listen, I sent you a text, Ma. I was surely about to call you if I didn't see you. It's okay. I'm just glad you're okay because I didn't get no response and I was a little concerned. So maybe you were busy, napping, whatever, taking care of the baby. I'm just glad you're okay. So Nikki said, pescatarian, maybe share your product line wherever you go live at the end of your videos. You know what? I should. I really should. Right now, the one that I'm working on, and let me just stop for a minute and say this. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will definitely get to that point and at the end share my products. I like for my stuff to be good. The first product that I came out with, I had people test it. And so I'm in the process right now of creating an eczema cream because my middle girl has eczema. And so I thought, why not create something that will benefit people right here? And her eczema is really bad. So I would know if it worked, it's a definite go. So what does that entail? That means I'm got my smock on, my gloves, I'm mixing, I'm trying this, I'm trying that, I'm testing to see which one is best. Sometimes the consistency is not right. Sometimes the smell is too overwhelming. And you can't have that. You just cannot. I want to stand by my products. I want to do that, and I want to say, hey, I got this and feel good about it. Yes, it's nice to make money, but I want to stand by. I want my name to mean something. So it is coming. Hey, Miss Shirley, everybody is speaking to you, Ma. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so everybody said yes. Stop. Yep, she has several dreams. Absolutely, D. Absolutely. Several is good. So it seems like everybody does. LGG says, sorry, was watching your daughter's channel. Subscribe because I love fashion. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet of you. That's really sweet. Thank you so much. I'm sure she will thank you too. My daughter and grandbaby see, yep. A lot of people have eczema. I notice a lot of people. It seems like I've met so many people that have. Yes, yes, yes. So here is, and I love the response, guys. Thank you. So did that. So here's my next question. Have you experienced something that drastically changed your life? We have so many experiences we can tell. And let me back up. Here's a goal of mine. I said I would share my dream. My dream is my products, but I have another dream. If and when I get monetized, guys, I'm going to make it so that when you join, that once a month, we won't meet on this format. Once a month, we'll do Zoom. And that'll give us more back and forth. That'll give us more opportunity to talk, to enjoy each other's company, talking about different things we're doing. When we get into gardening and we're talking about that, we won't have to say, throw up a question, ask that, wait for a response. No, we'll be in Zoom. So what do you think? Everybody's there. Everybody can see each other if you decide to put your camera on. I think it'll be something nice. That's just something I would like to do. So that is my bigger goal. I'll get there. That one is a long-term goal. I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to pace myself. But I just thought that would be so much fun. Hey, Stacy, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you so much. He's been such a supportive person as well, guys. Him and Nikki and Bougie. I can't thank them enough. I really honestly can't. They really did. So, LLG said, J3, I will jump on your health challenge by doing a healthy eating for myself. Let's see how sexy I can get. I got your back, bro. Listen, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that would be wonderful. I'm trying to do it too. No, I'm not. Let me stop that. I'm not trying to do it. Guys, I'm so regimented. Since I lost that weight, I'm on it every Sunday and every Wednesday. I weigh myself. I like to make sure I'm within a certain range because honestly, I'm afraid to get back to where I was. Love Zoom chat. Exactly. I was thinking it would be so much fun. So much fun. I could screen share everything just once a month. And then when you join the channel, you feel like you're getting something. Oh, I joined. She's offering us. I look at other channels and they have the little join thing and they offer something. I want to do the same thing too. I want to do it. I know I did join some channels and then I unjoined about a month or so ago. And I say that because sometimes you join and things happen. I'm right now on a super saver to I have another goal and I'm just very meticulous So now I'm trying to save every single dime that I can, every single penny that I can, if you will. But I am going to rejoin the channels once I get to a certain place. But yes, I want to give something. Unbiased has it. Other channels have it. I want to do it too. I want to follow their lead. So Miss Shirley says she would love Zoom. Ma, you would be right there. Yeah, so I want to do the same thing. So all of those are my goals. So like I said, have you had a life experience or experienced something in life that drastically changed your life? See, if we was on Zoom, we'd be able to talk about it. You know, the one thing that changed my life, and I would not say that it changed it. Um, well, I will say it did change it in a way that helped me to appreciate life even more. And I was young, I was a teenager. When I was 15, we my family and I were on our way to a wedding reception, and a big truck hit my dad's car. And guys, it was so scary. The car, here's the car, he hit it on the back right hand side, and it made our car flip. So our car flipped, and then it slid. And I literally know for a fact it's true because it happened to me. Your life can flash before you, because as we were sliding down the highway with our car on its side, my life was flashing before me, and it changed me. I always loved life. I always appreciated life. But guess what? That made me appreciate life even more, y'all, at a young age. And so I would never do anything like my friends would do certain things, and I'd be like, nope, I'm not doing that. They would always say I was scary. It wasn't that I was scary, it's just that I really was concerned. I wanted my life. I wanted to make sure. I'll give you an example. In New York, there's an area, basically everybody's saying yes. There's an area where they would drag race. And so, you know, that's something that my dad would say, okay, no, that's not a good thing to do. Standing and watching and being a spectator. It's exciting. It is fun. But my friend lost her son. He was standing there. One of the cars went out of control, hit him, and he died instantly. They said he died instantly from that impact. I would never do things like that after that accident. I was so afraid. Somebody said, oh, let's try this. Let's do this. As a teenager, you know, a lot of times you want to try stuff. And it made me so afraid, because that day when we were in that accident, I thought I was going to die. I really did. So that is my experience that really changed my life. Yeah, it was, sis. It was. And being 15, I was young. I was so young that it really stuck with me. Hey, Shawnee, I didn't know Shawnee was here. Hey, Shawnee, I'm sorry I missed you. So Miss Shirley said I had a horrible accident at work. I now have PTSD for life. See? And you know, here's another thing, guys. I would not even know that about Mama Shirley. But she just told us and shared that with us. You never know what a person is going through. You never know what a person has dealt with. And so I like this. This is accomplishing what I wanted. I wanted to have an interaction so that we can learn a little bit more about each other within this community that's so supportive. So thank you for sharing. Here's another one. This is a good question, I think. Is there a song that you feel was written for you or could have been written for you? Think about it. Take a minute and think about it. Um, I'm going to show a lot of these people speaking to each other. And then in a minute, I'm going to tell you my song because, yes, I have a little story to go with it. My pleasure, Styles Jack. Aw. So true. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hello, everyone in the chat. I'm driving right now. Okay, be careful out there. Please be careful. You know, people out there are crazy. So let me tell you my story, guys. This is somewhat of a bad story. So pescatarian, I went to the drag racing on Flatlands in the day. Eh, yes, yes. They had it in Flatlands right there in Brooklyn. Absolutely. I'm telling you, you got to be so careful. So careful. We see each other. I love it. I love it. You just take me back, and I just love that. Um, she says she's on 2 feet now. Woohoo! TZ's doing better. Good job. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that. So, guys, I am one of 6 girls. My dad has 6 girls. Um, I am next to the oldest. So my mom and dad, their children are in sets. It's my older sister and I, and then there's a gap. Then there's the 2 middle sets, and then there's a gap, and then there's the younger 2. Well, if anyone is in a large family, you might relate to this. The youngest one is the one that gets to do things, is pampered or whatever. But anyway, my little sister, she has passed. She is deceased, so I say was. We won't get into that, but she was so gullible. And then I realized, oh, it's terrible to play tricks on her. But one day she was listening to the song with Snoop Dogg featuring Pharrell Williams, Beautiful. Beautiful. I just want you to know you're my favorite girl. Ba-da-da-da. So I said, oh, you like that song? She said, I love this song. I said, you know that song was written for me, right? And she said, for real? And I said, yes. I said, let me tell you what happened. Remember I told you I went to California? Well, when I got off the airplane and I was walking in the airport, I saw Snoop. He saw me and I saw him. Now, let me stop right there to say this. Y'all know that I'm 6 feet tall. Y'all know that I used to model. Well, I had on heels that day, so I was even taller. And I was just, I had that model walk. I took it with me wherever I went. And so I told her, he saw me walking and he approached me and he said, beautiful. I got one word, beautiful. I'm going to make a song about it. Now, I was teasing my little sister and I never thought nothing of it until I heard her repeat the story to one of her friends. Let me tell you, and I felt like, oh my goodness, she's telling them this and doesn't realize I was just teasing her. But guys, that is the song that I would say would be written for me. I love the song for a few reasons. One, because it shows Hispanics of different colors. Some people don't realize Hispanics, like me, can be dark. My dad is Panamanian. He's dark. I am dark. Hispanics are light. We're a rainbow. And I love that it shows that different shades of women. It's beautiful. The variety is beautiful. God loves a variety. He created us that way. Nikki said, many songs have touched my heart, but I'm not sure if I can say it was written especially for me. Aw, I'm sure there's a song out there that represents you, sis. I'm sure. Oh, you are welcome. I'm just so happy your feet are feeling, your ankles better. I thought the song Isn't She Lovely was written for me as a little girl, but I guess it was a misunderstanding between me and my mom. Oh, that's so sweet. That is really sweet. It's things like this that make this so much fun for me. After working all day and coming and listening to something like that, that is a sweet thing. Yes, that is very sweet. It was fun in my hot pants. Tusa has his short days. Let me tell y'all something. Woo, about that. So, some people are tall. My husband is tall, but he is torso tall. I'm tall, but I'm leggy. I'm leg tall. So, when you're young, you think you're cute and everything. How about I had these Daisy Dukes on, and me and my sister was going to walk to the corner store. Before I could get out the door, my father was like, "Where are you going?" "Oh, we going to the store." He said, "Maybe your sister's going to the store. You ain't going nowhere with them shorts on." Needless to say, my bubble was popped because I thought I was just going to be prancing with them little shorts on. My father was like, "Nope," he did that right away. Right away. No way. No way. He's a great dad, and I love him for it because you know what? If my father didn't keep his thumb on me, who knows what I would have got into. Oh, Ordinary Love. I like that song, Sylvia. Oh my goodness. Y'all are bringing back some good. Was you from the White Castle? Wait a minute. With the Carvel next to it, it was White Castle and Carvel was next to it. J3. You about to make me just like have an emotional feeling right now. Yes, right there by Brooklyn Expressway. Man, you know what, y'all? Think about it. We may have been walking around the same area and not even known it. Because you know how many times we was there? Wow, Quinn. Yes, the younger siblings are they are. They are. Oh my goodness. She said I must be gullible too because I almost fell for it. Same as that Stevie Wonder song. I think we're just I don't think it's bad to believe it. I think it's I don't know the word, but I don't necessarily think we're gullible. We're just trusting on some level when we're comfortable. Oh, she's a brick house. She's mighty mighty. Y'all see this? Miss Shirley said she's a brick house in my 20s theme song. Hey, I am not mad at you. And guess what? I could see that. Excuse me, y'all. I could see that, Mom Shirley. She said brick house. Yes. The song I love is The Hills Are Alive. Oh, all right, y'all. I'm about to be silly. Y'all know I can't sing. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Oh, I love that movie. That is such a good movie. My first movie my parents took me to. We'll never forget that experience. I bet you won't. I have that movie. I literally have that movie, guys, sitting right over there. One day I'm going to share all these 50 million movies I got here with y'all. I know that's right, Miss Shirley. Absolutely. I remember that my song would be Let Us See, Pieces of Me. The lyrics just match how I think. Yes, they do. And baby girl, I remember you singing that song. So my daughter actually has a beautiful voice, unlike her mother. And she has sung at events and everything. So yeah, when she was younger, I remember her singing that song. And yeah, I would say it does match the way you think. Look at that girl with those Daisy Dukes on. Man, my dad was not having it. And Shirley, I played the brick house in my high school senior. Wow, maybe that's one. See, I told you, Nikki. I told you. And guess what? Sometimes we don't realize it, but somebody might be thinking, them guys probably was thinking that about you. Because it's so funny. I remember I was in high school and there was this one guy that always picked on me. Silly me. I didn't know he liked me until years later when he told me. So, yeah. Pescatarian, you didn't know the how to rock shorts in the pocketbook, regular clothes to leave and return home. Let me tell you. No, I did not. I didn't. Maybe it's good I didn't because I might have been, oh, girl, I'd have been a hot mess. Boop, 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 boop. Yes, I'm biased. Bailar. Okay. So Andre says, "How are you?" Hopefully he is good. Hopefully he is good. He said he's good. How are you? All right. So next question. Cross that one off. That was a fun one. Have you ever met a celebrity and who? Think about it. Have you ever met a celebrity? Y'all know I got a story, right? Um, so yeah, being from New York, working in Manhattan, I've met a few. But the one that stands out to the most to me was when I met Stevie Wonder because I actually interacted with him. Where I worked, there was a music store next door, and a lot of famous people would come and get their things from this store. It was a very expensive store, Midtown Manhattan. And I happened to be leaving to go get a coffee from this place called All Bon Pair. They would have coffee and broccoli soup. And I was going to get a coffee. And I was wondering why there were so many people. And someone said, "Hey, Stevie Wonder's in there." I was like, "Oh, well, I'm going to squeeze my little self in there." And that's what I did. And I I don't want to say young and dumb, but I did not realize certain protocol was in place. Of course, he had his bodyguards with him there. And I had no fear. And I was like, "Oh, Stevie got on his leather like me, and it's olive green too. What?" And everybody was like, "Oh yeah, y'all got the same coat on." And so then he was like, "Where's she at? Where's she at?" And they let the security guard held out his hand and pulled me past the thing. And Stevie Wonder did like this. "Yeah, you do, you do. You got the leather on. You got the leather on." And then they just escorted me back. I don't remember what he said after that, y'all, because I was in like heaven, like, yes. But now here's the thing. I went home. I told my peeps, my sisters and everything. They didn't believe me. They did not believe me, but it happened. So I know it was real. Hey, sifting some soil and more. Guess what? I might be going to the crawfish kickback. I know you went. I hope I get to see you. Anyway, thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. She is speaking to everybody. Yeah, so that's that. So Cassandra said, "I've met a few celebrities. Ooh, but Curtis Mayfield and Tupac are the most memorable." Curtis Mayfield, I would have loved that, girl. I would have loved that. So MNT said, "I was a few steps from Johnny Gill and more of Joe to see, guys, the real skinny one." Wow. I was just listening to Johnny Gill Friday night. Usually on Friday nights, I do a little exercise routine where I listen to music and I walk or I dance or whatever. And I was listening to his song Friday night. So yeah, good for you. Good for you. Let me see who else. Hey, G Hud, how are you? So Style Strategy said, "Yes, my mom to me." Oh, yes, yes. She said, "My mom took me to see Patrick Ewing. I was so excited to see him because he was my favorite player at the time. He was a handsome giant. He was so sweet to me, too, as a little girl." He was. So what happened was there's a place in New York, in Manhattan, called Tower Records. I don't even know if it's still there. And I found out that Patrick Ewing, number 23, would be there. I played basketball in high school. I'm a basketball fan. I love the Knicks. Um, and I said, I'm going to take her. She was maybe 2.5. She's an awesome memory, 2.5. And when he saw me with a child, you had to wait online and then you could go up. He was signing his VHS at the time and giving pictures. When he saw me with her, he was like, "Do you know who I am?" Now, my daughter is a lot like me. She can talk. She said, "Yes, you're Patrick Ewing. You played for the New York Knicks." He was like, "Okay." And, it was amazing, an amazing experience. He was a gentle giant, so sweet. And I don't know if he is now, but he was coaching a team in a high school or college team in Charlotte, which was nice, which was nice. So yeah, I forgot, Dee, that you had met him. You absolutely right. Absolutely right. So let me try to get down to the bottom of this chat. Yes, awesome. I'm working really hard, girl, to make sure I get there. I really am, because I want to play some spades. Yes, yes, yes. Trying to get down this chat. I was at the concert and they came down to the floor. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. You know, that brings me to my next question. Have you ever been to a concert? I've been to tons of concerts. Let me get down because I'm sure there are other comments that I'm probably missing, and I don't want to miss any um, comments that anyone is there. Everyone's speaking to Jihad and Mona. Let me get down here. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, she said she met Heavy D and the boys. Oh man, I never did. Oh my goodness, I love Heavy D. Like he was just like that big guy that had a lot of moves and mm, good for you, Nikki. Good for you. Woo! See, that's why Zoom would be wonderful. Cause then I'd be like, give me some details. Like, is he as handsome as they say? And like, oh yeah, yeah. I gotta get there, guys, because we gotta have good convo. What? No. Y'all see this? Ma said I met Prince and Aretha Franklin and Luther in person. Grand Funk, Railroad, War back in the day. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow and wow. Mama Shirley, do tell. You're going to have to tell me one day about this. That's amazing. So Jihad speaking. Everybody is speaking. Yes, I agree. Awesome. So M&T said a football player. I got a picture with him. Tommy Davis said, ooh, good for you. She met Too Short when she was working at the airport. Okay. So guys, we have met some people. Shirley Murdoch. Wow. She was amazing. That voice. So she said, I'm clumsy and sat. Oh, I'm clumsy and sat on Curtis Mayfield's coat. He asked me if I would get off it. I bumped into Tupac and stepped on his foot at an Ohio Players concert. Hey, there was interaction. Who cares what it was? You got to do. Who can say they sat on Curtis Mayfield's coat? Who can say they bumped and stepped on Tupac's foot? Not me. You got to see them face to face, girl. I love it. I love it. Oh, Cece said yes. Sylvia said yes, a lot. My first concert was EWF. Wow. Man, I'm going to tell y'all. Okay, hold on. Dr. Umar. Ooh, Diana Ross, Mighty Sparrow. Ooh, and Burns Hammond. Man, I love me some Diana Ross. Again, when I was in New York, growing up, it was amazing because at Central Park, a lot of celebrities would come and do free concerts. And one year, Diana Ross did. And I mean, when I tell you it was a crazy turnout, it was crazy. I didn't get nowhere to the front. Nowhere. TZ said, far too many concerts, too many to name, and a lot I. Oh, sounds like fun. You kids don't know how to party. She said we do not know how to party. Uh-oh. I won't say because we on YouTube, but I believe that. I believe he's the kind of person that did not care, would pull somebody up on stage and be like, hey, let's do this. Halle Berry, I worked the gate. Oh, wow. Is she as pretty in person as everybody says? Yes or no? That's all I want to know. She recently made a statement, and I love the statement. And basically, long story made short, she said she has been considered the most beautiful woman for quite a long time, and she is not going to do anything to alter her appearance, to make herself look younger. She's going to embrace it as it comes. I thought that was beautiful. I really did. Yup. Sassy said, Miss Shirley, you were partying hard, weren't you? Mm-hmm. She was. MNT said, I used to get teased about looking like Prince when I wore a Jerry curl back in the day. Oh my gosh, that's funny. They was jealous. That's all. They was jealous. That's what I say. So Nikki said concerts were great back in the day. Only time we got a chance to see music groups and other celebrities were when they did concerts or happened to be on TV shows. We didn't have Instagram back then. Exactly. No Instagram, none of that stuff. None of it. I love concerts and went to many. I did too. I really did. She said yes, yes, and yes. We know you was out there partying. If y'all have seen Mama Shirley at the Soil Expo getting down, dancing, she gonna be the first one to get up and dance. And she probably the last person to sit down. She loves to dance. She goes to her all white parties. She just has a zest for life and enjoys it so much. So LGG said, yes, very pretty and very loving mother. She was amazing after a long flight. Okay. See, that's so nice to hear. When I heard, or when my daughter told me what she said about growing older, I thought how graceful, how I don't want to say graceful. I do want to say graceful, but that's another word. I can't think of it. But I love that she embraced that and said, you know what? When it comes, it's going to come. And that makes her beautiful inside and out. So Teasy says, I was fortunate to see and meet a lot of artists in my 20s and early 30s. Me too. Late teens to 30s, I did a lot. My husband said he met Tracy Spencer. Ooh, I love him as an actor. I really do. Yeah, right? People said I look like Dionne Warwick. Really? I think you're prettier. Can't take Teasy nowhere. I miss going to concerts. The artists and their band lives were the best. Yeah, they were. They really were. Let me tell you, when I like it, when I get to a concert and the person is on time. Now, I love Beyonce. I think she gives a wonderful show. But I went to a concert of hers in New York. And this is what I did not like. The concert started at 8. What time y'all think she got out? What time you think she came out? She went 30 minutes, not an hour. She was almost 3 hours late. We know you are, Beyonce. We know that. But 3 hours? That was a bit much for me. I was not happy about that. Yeah, no. Could you believe it? Yeah, exactly. 11. How'd you know? 3 hours. I was like, come on, really? So here we are in New York at the Met Stadium. And, you know, a lot of people got to take the train or whatever. So we was late. And it was a show. I will say this, like I said, she does give a fantastic show. There were tons of featuring artists. It was worth the money. I think I paid $325 or $350. I say it, you know, whatever. Feel how you want to feel about it. I work hard. I wanted to see her. It was worth the money. You do what you got to do. Anyway, so LGG said, what I don't like about people, they don't respect the artist space. I believe that. I really believe that. A lot of people just don't. Don't flood them, you know? Oh, so she said Jodeci, Chris Brown, and a collab with Snoop, Ice Cube, Too Short, and E40. Oh my goodness. Chris Brown? I would like to just watch him dance, to be honest with you. And I love his video, Sensational. The choreography in that video is amazing. Amazing. So Unbiased says she did that in Houston. Just disrespect. That's how I feel, Unbiased. I'm so glad you said that. I know that you are who you are. I know we're not leaving because we came to see you. But it kind of tells to me a little bit about your personality when you would do that. I could see an artist an hour. Things happen, and maybe you say, okay, I need to go out there. People, nobody came out and said, there's a little difficulty. She is coming. Da, da, da. Nope. 3 hours. Crazy. So MNT said, my son just came back from catching conch clam. Conch clams and crabs. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Oh, I missed it. Okay, so TZ said, back in the day, artists used to respect people and their time. Yep. These days, they act like they're doing us a favor and show up when they feel like it. Exactly. Think about it. I paid 3 and change. I was nowhere near the front. Back in the day, when I would go to a concert, I would like to get there so I could be in center, first 10 rows. That was me. I did not want to be way back. I couldn't afford it, guys. Those tickets was over $2,000 to be in center. Nope. I'll keep my little happy butt right up here at the 325. And I was not way back, but I definitely was not close to the floor, not even. So yeah, no. They don't. They do act like they're doing us a favor. And it's a shame that that's how it is. I'm back. The Mighty Clouds of Joy came, Fort Stewart in the 80s, and my wife sung with the what? Wow. That was nice. Guys, let's stop for a minute and think. If we had YouTube and cell phones back then, what we would have put on social media. Because I showed them like, Stevie, do you mind? Click, 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 click. Me and Stevie repping our olive green leather jackets. It would be so amazing. But unfortunately, we didn't have that. So Mama Shirley said back in the 70s and 80s, artists partied amongst the fans all night until they became superstars. Yeah, it's true. So different. So different. Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, so J3 is asking T's if you got the email. So please respond. 3 hours. Head way too, exactly. Way too big. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Just because you gave a great concert, just because who you are, you'll say you love your fans. You respect your fans. No, you don't. You wouldn't have us out there like that. You would not. 3 hours? No. So J3, she says she just read it. Yes, Pescatarian. I saw Chris' video for the first time in the UK. That video hit. It was short, and it's exactly. I'm telling you, I love it. I love it. That guy can dance. Yep. All right, y'all. That was a good question. Here's another question. Have you had a pet that was a best friend? I did. My dog's name was Mousa, and she was our friend. She was like it was my older sister and I that my dad said he really bought the dog for. My younger 2 sisters were young. But that was our buddy. And we got him as soon as we moved in our house. My dad told us we were going to get the dog when we moved in the house. We thought it meant when we walked into the new house, the dog would be there. But no, we did get the dog a little bit later. And that was our buddy. That dog was our buddy. We even taught our dog how to play freeze tag and everything. Okay. Yes, my dog named Squirt. Oh, that's cute, Squirt. What kind of dog was it? My dog was a beagle, beagle mix. I'm off tomorrow. Oh, okay. Very good. She says she's gonna check out J3 tomorrow. Andream, enjoy your day off, girl. Enjoy your day off. When I partied back in the day, it was about the music and the party. I left that party exhausted, right? Like even house parties, there was no chairs. You stood, and when the music was on, we danced, and we didn't stop until the party was over. Nowadays, I don't know. It's a whole nother ball game. A whole nother ball game. Everybody loves Annie, her spoiled cat. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Unfortunately, I am one of the few people who has never had a pet. Wow. Do you wish you had a pet? A wiener? Oh, those Dachshunds. My husband loves Dachshunds. And let me tell you, so my husband's brother and his wife, they have, babe, how many dogs do your brother and his wife have? They have three Dachshunds: Jazzy, Jack, and Chloe. So when you say wiener dog, I know exactly what kind of dog you're talking about. And they are a mess. Let me tell you about these dogs. So Jack doesn't really like me. Not at all. Um, Jazzy likes me. Jazzy is funny, y'all. When we go to visit Jazzy, my husband has to take his shoes off. Well, we normally take our shoes off before we go in. And Jazzy will pull his socks off until she gets it off because she has to lick his feet. She absolutely has to lick his feet. And she only does it with him. She will not do it with me. I've never seen her do it with anybody else, only my husband. That's their thing. So she said, yes, 2 dogs and 2 cats. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, right. She does not have a channel, but if you ever decide to do it, Andreen, you know we got you, girl. All you got to do is tell us. And boom. Stop it. Stick with Bear. Yes, my dog was named Spunky. My dog was a mutt from the pound. He would not use the bathroom until I came home. Wow. Great dog is right. He protect me when I would walk him. I walk with a... Listen, I love dogs like that. Jihad said, no pets, no pets. Hello there, girl. Yes, how are you? So let me tell you about my son's dog. My son loved this dog so much. So we went to Walmart and got him this dog. Somebody was there shopping, and they had, they knew it was a lot of traffic. They had the dogs in the back of their car, whatever. I think I told you that. Got the dog, took it home. But I love that dog. She was his dog, and he had such control over that dog. I loved her, Princess. She was amazing, amazing. I'm not a pet person. I used to want pets when I was a little kid before I realized you have to take care of them. Yes, you do. Hey, Darth X. Thank you for being in the bushes listening. I appreciate you coming and supporting always. Great conversation as always. Thank you. J3 says Sergeant Savage was my best friend. We loved the song Brandy. Aw, that is so touching. Like, I love that. I love to hear stuff like that. Everybody is speaking to Darth. So here's one thing. This is a question. I don't know. I came up with it. This is something from when I was younger. Something my mother would say. But I'm curious as to how y'all feel. Do you believe children should be seen and not heard? Let me rephrase it. Suppose you're in a company, that you're at your home, your parents are having, or you're having a small get together with people. Do you think the children should be seen and not heard? Share the love, Miss Shirley. Oh, that's sweet. Well, we know that, Nikki. 4 German Shepherds and 3 cats. And they are so pretty. They are so pretty. I love German Shepherds because they, to me, people say that they have the tendency to overguard, but I like that. I like a dog that I can feel safe with, that is a guard, that's got his ears up and that tail straight if someone approaching is not right. And I just love it. And I love a big dog. I do. I had a little dog at one point, but I love big dogs. I love big dogs. I want to get rid of mine every other day because of the expenses. Yep. You know what? That brings up a good question or good thought. Why is it we cannot? Well, I don't have a dog now, but why is it you can't claim your dog on your taxes? You have to have a license for them. You have to take care of them. You have to feed them. You're responsible for their medical care. If your dog bites somebody and you're found liable, you have to pay. So I think that the dog should be used on your taxes as a write off. What say you? Mm. Whew. Anyway, yes, not and not heard. Okay, everybody say hello. She said, no cats. I'm scared of cats. Ooh, I'm biased. Me too. Because cats like to be in the highest place possible over your head. I don't like that. And cats, they can just strap. Oh, I don't know. I'm a little low key scared of cats. It's impossible to not hear the children. In the old days, you knew the kids were doing fine if you could hear them making noise. True, true, agree. Not seen and not heard. Kids should be in the room. You know what? My mother meant when grown folks is talking, keep your mouth shut. You have no input. You are a child. They are adults. And I get it. One thing you got to be careful of, though, with this seen and not heard, is that you may have your eyes on them and it might be something they need to tell you that's important. Just saying. I raised my children to be respectful when other people were in the room. They knew if it was something important, they could say, excuse me, mommy, I need to tell you something. And then I would excuse myself and leave and find out what it was. And every time it happened, it was something important. But children today, guys, don't always acknowledge that there's a different hierarchy. Adults, children. Some children have been allowed to be here with adults, and they simply don't have the practical wisdom that an adult has. They've never lived to be our age, but we have been their age. So I just wanted to see what people said. Some people do claim their animals and get away with it. Whoa, maybe not me. I never did. These are too noisy. Leave the room. Not in my mouth. Right? Get out my mouth. I'm not talking to you. I don't agree completely with that saying. Kids have a voice to be heard, but not disrespectful. There's a time and place. Yep, exactly. Exactly. I agree. Okay. Yeah. Cars are awesome. They can detect evil spirits and sense bad. Oh, she meant cats. Cats are awesome. They can detect evil spirits and sense bad people. They also let you know when there's something in your house that doesn't belong in it. Bugs, critters, etc. Oh my goodness. Yeah, they do. They do. Because cats be like, they're predatory. So if something's there, they're gonna quietly stalk it and sneak up on it. Yes, Tigsy, they are smart animals. You know, they say that dogs have the ability to understand like a 5-year-old. And some dogs are a little bit smarter than that. So that's amazing. I've seen some dogs do some amazing things. They have a communication system. I'm sure some of you have seen it where you can actually communicate with your dog. You can teach your dog how to communicate. He can tell you he's hungry, wants to go for a walk. He just has to go and press a button. So how they teach him to do it, I don't know, but it sounds like a good system. Here's the next one. Do you have a favorite color? I do. I have three primary colors, guys. Um, Orange being number one, green being number two, and then gray. So every day I have on something that's orange. It doesn't matter what I have on. This is blue and white, but orange earrings, I always rock orange. There used to be an actress, I cannot remember her name, and she used to always wear white. And she said she loved white. So I started saying, hey, I love orange. I'm going to rock orange. And from that time, I always wear orange. And it's so funny. My friends are so wonderful. When they find something odd that's orange, they will buy it and give it to me. So TZ said, yes, dogs and cats are smart. They are. You know what amazes me about animals? When you are low, when you are depressed, when you are sad, they'll come and be near you. My dog would put his head on my lap and just look at me like, it's going to be okay, Mom. It's going to be okay. So now we know the fabulous queen. We know her color is purple. That's why she got the purple patch. Purple patch crew. Yes, J3 said red and blue. Nice. I like purple, green, magenta, gray. Nice, 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 nice. Blue is my favorite color and in any shade. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. My favorite color is green, and I love fall colors like orange, whoop, whoop, burgundy, rust, and gold. You know, those colors look so good together. If you've ever seen the burgundy with the orange, it really looks good. I saw something in the store one time, and I had never thought to put those two colors together. But the way it was matched, it looked beautiful, beautiful. So Andrine said, yes, our dog, no. And purple. Okay, so she's purple like I'm biased. So J3 said, I only brush my teeth with a red toothbrush. That's cute. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Yes, I even pay. When I got, one time I had my keys at Home Depot made with an orange key so that my keys could be orange as well. So crazy. So I have another question. Do you have a hidden talent that most people don't know about? And we know Nikki. Yes. That's right. Lisa Ray. Thank you, Nikki. Lisa Ray would wear that white. And she looked so good in it. I was like, I'm going to copy that and I'm going to do orange. So, do you have a hidden talent that most people don't know about? M&T says, my dog will bring his toy, push it up to me, and leave it. Aw, if I'm not feeling good. Other than that, you couldn't take it from him. That's how they are. They they are so sweet. He's like, Mom, take my toy. I love you. Take my toy. I think it's sweet. I don't know. I should have expected this comment, guys. Yes, and gonna stay hidden too. I should have known it. She said, I do have a special talent, but it's none your business. Tixie says she does. Guys, I don't have a story for this one because I don't think I have a hidden talent. There are things that I'm good at, things that I like to do, but I don't think I have a hidden talent per se. I really don't. So no story there. J3 said he's going to keep it a secret. Good for you. Keep it a secret. Here's another good one. Have you ever tried to impress someone and it backfired? I got a story. Man, you know, in high school, I did a lot, had a lot of activities, or what have you. And I was trying to impress these girls, and I didn't have to. I don't know why I did. I didn't have to. I didn't realize till later on they were already impressed more with me than I was trying to be with them. But I just thought they were so cool and everything, and they already thought I was cool and everything. So I said, you know what? When we go to lunch, I'm gonna walk past them and everything. I walked past them. My foot got caught on the side of the chair. My bag fell, and everything in my bag fell out, and I was on the floor. And then, of course, everybody's like, you okay? You all right? But it was embarrassing. And then all the guys were there asking me if I was okay. It was so embarrassing. And I did all of that to try to impress them. And I didn't realize till much later they already were impressed with me because I was in a lot of activities. The basketball, we had all these little, I was on the yearbook. I just did a lot and I just didn't even know it. My talent is so hidden, I can't find it. I'm with you, Cassandra. Nope, no hidden talent. Nikki says, I like orange, green, and pink. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. We could tell. We could tell. So, Nikki, I'm looking for you to see your hidden talent that nobody knows about. Because I have a feeling that you have a hidden talent because you are good at so many things. So many things. Yes, a special talent. It requires ice cubes. I'm gonna leave it alone. Mike said, "Ooh, I'm gonna leave that alone." Hidden, yes, I think you do because you're so good. I, she nasty. She need to stop. Um, I mean it in a sweet way, Nikki, because she's good. She really is good. I look at the way she decorates things and the way she cooks. Her little room she had, I think it was in the basement, how she decorated it. She's talented. She's talented. Tigsy said what that was note to trying to oppress anyone. Oh, okay, sis. If you say so, we believe you. Okay, guys. Let's see. Um, since this is a large gardening community, I figured I'd throw this one in. Do you have a favorite thing to grow and what is it? Um, I don't really have a favorite thing to grow, to be honest with you. I just get high off of seeing a little seed grow into whatever. I don't care if it's carrots, collards, onions. I really just get high off of that. I really, really do. Um, so she said okra. Okra. J3 said okra. Okay. We know that, Mike. Peppers. He loves those peppers. Yeah. I think it's good to have a favorite thing. It really is. You know what? I love tomatoes. I love tomatoes, so maybe that's my favorite thing. I don't know. I just really enjoy. It's a miracle. You take this little tiny seed, you put it in the ground, you water it, sunlight, and boom, it grows. You can eat it, get more seeds, and grow more. That's a modern day miracle that we just don't even think about. But that's amazing. It really is amazing. She said everything. Okay, another question for content creators. Do you have trouble editing? Guys, if you know, oh, Mama Shirley said cantaloupe. Wow. I just love seeing things grow. No particular faith. That's me too, Sassy. I just love it. So next question is, do you have trouble editing? I asked that because a lot of us are content creators. Some people edit, some people don't. I try to edit because I try to make my videos as crisp as possible, but I do have a hard time editing. I do use a free software, a free program, InShot, but and I do not pay for it. But um, what happens to me is sometimes I forget, oh, how do you take a part out of the video, or how do you speed the video up with not speeding the whole thing up? And I always want to add music to certain things. Like, for example, today I uploaded a video, just a video of me cooking some salmon. I figured, hey, why not shoot the video, post it. And hey, PIA, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. And guys, I would love to have had music while I was doing it because I'm not talking, but I've gotten stricken with copyright even though I paid for a song. A guy creates songs, I paid for the song, I used the song, and they hit me with a copyright strike. And I said, I'm done. So I'm not good at editing. I don't think I am. What I think I'm good at doing is adding little things like certain little emojis and things like that. But to me, that's not really the extent I want to be. I want to be really good at editing. J3 says I don't edit. It is what it is. Yeah, I hear you. Amaya said I don't like to edit. Just throw it out there. I'm so nervous to just throw it out there though. Like, I don't know. Oh, okay. D says editing is fun, but I would say it can be tedious at times and it takes a lot of time. Yeah, it does. Now, I like your videos because you can insert pictures of different people's styles and different things. I don't even know how to do that. You also can come from two different angles or whatever, and I love that. But I am not good. Maybe you'll have to actually spend some time with your dear old mom and get me there. I don't know, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So she is speaking. TZ said definitely yes. I cannot edit. It is what it is for now. I appreciate that. Sassy says I can't edit at all. See, y'all, you know what? This is it, y'all. This is it. I love it because I'm always thinking I have to edit. What I'm concerned with is if I don't edit, you'll see the rawness of it and think, oh my gosh, look at this. Oh no, look at that. But maybe I'll throw it out there and see. Maybe I'll throw it out there and see. Just put a video up. Don't edit it. Just put it out there. We'll see. We will see. She's speaking. Oh, yep. I love editing, telling a story. Maybe that's my hidden talent that I'm still perfecting. Well, honey, I love your videos because you put like you'll have it on what you're cooking, and then you switch to this, and then you're here, and you got music. I love that. I guess what I need to do is eventually people say you can buy a program to play music or whatever. I don't know. Hey, Dolores, how are you? Thank you so much for coming and supporting. Dolores, I know you can edit. I know you can edit. I used to dislike it very much when I first started, but I actually like it now. Okay. Yeah. You have some good ones. I don't know. I don't know. Everybody's speaking to Dolores. iMovie is so easy and free. Not the best, but it works. So here's the thing. My family, well, my husband, Mr. Pescatarian, is definitely an Android. And so I kind of follow suit, but I do have an iPad. I also have an Android tablet too. But I might try that iMovie and see. Maybe it's easier than the InShot that I use. Gotta go, study group, forgot. Talk to you, Pescatarian, tomorrow. Good night. Or okay, Ma, I'll listen for your I'll look forward to your response to that text. It takes repetition doing it over and over and over. Then you get much better at it. Yeah, some people say you do it just enough to hate it. So maybe I do need to do it a little bit more. So yeah, yeah. Yep. Someone say yes, D. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Guys, this was so much fun. I have one more question. Actually, I have a lot of questions that I have wrote down that I have not asked. Let me see. Do you have a favorite childhood memory? Guys, I have two that I'm going to mention. Okay, Dolores said, I love editing and doing graphics. I get to let my imagination. Yes, and honey, I know you do because you are so good at it. TZ said, it doesn't matter what people think. They're either going to watch it or not. Don't think about keyboard bullies who don't have a life, but to sit all day and criticize folks' videos. Get a life, losers. I love it. Get a life, losers. Thank you. Appreciate that. I will definitely have to replay this live. Yes, please do. It was very interesting, the comments that we got. So I really enjoyed it. I really did enjoy the comments. So the last question, do you have a favorite childhood memory? One, I'm going to tell a favorite childhood memory from my mom. and one from my dad. My favorite childhood memory from my mom. Oh, Nick says, I just want to say this before I go on to that question. I feel like I need to bounce around in my videos because attention spans are so short these days. Trying to keep you there as long as I can. Well, you ain't got to worry about that because I love the videos. Sometimes I rewind it and watch certain parts over. So I think you're good there, sis. Mona says, my favorite is eating greens and cornbread with my fingers. There is nothing wrong with that, especially when you be getting that pot liquor, sopping it up with the cornbread. It is good. It is so good. So she is saying hello. Yes. Right, Dolores. They're agreeing with Dolores. Got you, D. Okay, so it might seem a little corny to some people, but it meant so much to me. The one thing I love with my mom was one summer, my mom read the book of Ruth from the Bible to my sisters and I. We all read it together. The book of Ruth about a good God fearing woman. And I, guys, enjoyed that so much. To this day, I will read the book of Ruth from time to time because it feels good. It feels good. So that was my good memory with my mom. Nikki, I love your videos and your personality. Yeah, she's got a wonderful personality. Hey, Bayou, how are you? I need to get with you. I really need your help. One day we're gonna have to get it together. I know you can do it because you helped Mama Shirley before, so I need your help. Well, I think you helped not TZ, Tampa, and Tampa told me ask Bayou. I think you may have even helped Mama Shirley too. Um, so the memory with my dad is so wonderful. I remember it is so simple, guys, but it made me feel so good. We were leaving the zoo, and I said, "Let's race." And my father said, "Okay, let's race." And we went running down the little thing. It's like a ramp that you go from the zoo to the parkway. And we just went running and running. And it was I just had so much fun. It was such a simple thing, but I loved it. It was fun. Email me whenever you're ready. I'll do my best. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So, who else has a memory, a childhood memory that they really enjoyed? That was mine. One from my mom, one from my dad. Um, it's wonderful to have memories. Memories can carry us. I have fond memories of being with my grandmother making ice cream, and I miss her so much. But those memories carry you. It kind of helps you deal and cope sometimes with different situations. Um, yeah, OCD, the truth will set us free. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Okay, no childhood memories. Okay, well, guys, I'm just going to start to thank everybody. Nikki, I appreciate you. Those of you first. Oh, I got one. A favorite truck childhood memory I have is packing up the station wagon and my parents taking myself and oh, to the drive-in. Oh my goodness. I love it. She says you always had a gallon of root beer and we popped popcorn at home and took fried chicken. I remember going to the drive-in movies too. And remember you had that big thing and you put it inside your car and oh man, you brought back a memory. The drive-in movie that we would go to, if you came early enough, you could play in the little park that they had way down at the end of the thing. And what you could go there and play before the movie started. And we would try to get there early enough. When my dad would get us there early enough, we'd go get on the swings. So that's a wonderful memory. Wonderful memory. Thank you for sharing. Um, guys, thank you. You have a good night too. I had a good time. You have so many amazing memories together. Oh, This is my daughter. What a wonderful ending. We have so many amazing memories together, so I can't pick just one. But I can say that I've always felt loved by you, no matter what you had going on in life, even when you started working. I love you so much, sweetheart. You know your mom is a sentimental person. I love you so much. Um, we've had some amazing memories, you and I, as my firstborn. It's been amazing. Um, it never stopped being amazing when your sister and your brother came. Um, I loved it. Raising you and your siblings was a beautiful memory. And you know I hold on to that very dearly. So thank you for sharing that amongst this community. I love that. Have a good night. I love you. And we'll talk, baby girl. We'll talk. We went to the drive-in in here a couple of years ago, and that's where I met my daughter-in-law. Nice. Very nice. Love that. Me too. I really do. Crew. Uh-huh. I love it. I love cruising. I have 3 booked. Aw, thank you. She's such a sweet child. I'm gonna tell you. She's not a child. She's a grown woman, but she's one of my children. I love her. I love her sisters. They're so supportive. My children are amazing. I know everybody's children are amazing to them. So when you get the opportunity, talk about how amazing your children are. This is my 1 minute to talk about how amazing mine are. Thank you guys for coming. Wellness, I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Nikki. LGG Love. Oh, my favorite childhood memory is when my dad took us to window shopping Christmas Eve every year. Never knew he was Santa. That's funny. Good night, D. Love you. Good night, PIA. Good night, Mona. Appreciate you coming. Hope to see you in May. Mike, thank you. Appreciate you. J3. Dolores, everybody. Mama Shirley, I know you left. Teagsy. Tampa Unbiased. Anybody who's in the bushes. If you were here, if you had to leave, whatever. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed these questions. I think y'all got to know a little bit more about me. I've certainly got to know a little bit more about you. As I always say, whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Go, Salo.